Pause, play, reset. Such a simple phrase. And I want you to think about that through this flow. Giving pause to allow yourself to clear your mind and let go of your stress. Then we'll get into some movement. Have some fun, play if you will, through some simple postures that will build you up and get your energy flowing. Finally, we'll end in Shavasana, allowing that moment of rest and resetting, giving you the right mindset to take on the day. Now let's flow. Taking a moment here to settle in. Now find your way to hands and knees, tabletop pose. And just start to drop the belly, gaze lifts on the inhale. Exhale, round in cat, gaze towards your navel. And just continue to do this 2 more times, arching and rounding into your spine. Just noticing how you're feeling as you begin to move your body. Curl your toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. And start to walk the dog out, bending right knee, bending your left knee, just pedal it out. Step your right foot up in between your hands, left knee comes down, arms lift up, Anjaneyasana. Great for stretching your hamstrings and quads here. Plant the hands, step the right foot back, plank pose. Hug that low belly in, you're engaging your core here. Squeeze your buttocks. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Left foot steps up, Anjaneyasana. Right knee comes down. Again, opening your heart here. Great for your hip flexors, all the while opening that chest. Plant the hands, plank pose, left foot steps back to meet the right. Again, this is great for your low belly engagement and core muscles. Lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now take your feet as wide as your mat as you walk your hands back towards your feet. Grab for opposite elbows here, little rag doll. You can sway from side to side if that feels good for you. This is a nice gentle stretch for the low spine. Release your bind, let your fingers graze the mat. Now bring the heels in, toes out, sink your hips down, yoga squat. Hands can come to prayer as you press the elbows out towards the knees. Plant your left hand down, lift the right arm up, catching this twist here. Right hand comes down, inhale, left arm lifts up. Then bring the left hand down, bring your hands back into prayer. Knowing this is great for opening the hips and strengthening your ankles, and a great way to release your low back if you've been sitting a while. Plant the hands, start to walk the fingers forward, coming back to that downward facing dog. Gently bring the knees down, child's pose. Your big toes kiss, knees come wide, belly falls in between the thighs. This is great for stretching out your back muscles, even in the front of your quads and thighs. This pose is also very calming and relaxing to help manage stress. Rolling out to Sphinx pose, keep the arms down like a number 11. And bring the hips and legs down into your mat. Lift your heart through your arms. Just gaze towards your fingers. Velcro your chin to your chest. So you take the right ear towards the right shoulder. Come through center. Take the left ear towards the left shoulder. Just a nice neck stretch here if you're on your phone or computer a lot. Come through center. You can stay right here. Or if you want to take this posture a little deeper and challenge yourself, come to seal pose as you straighten both arms. This posture is really good for a nice compression of your lumbar spine. It's invigorating for the body and helps soothe the nervous system. Now gently push yourself back to child's pose. Just to refocus and calm your mind down. Just remember to continue to breathe. It's all you need to do. You're going to come into an invigorating heart opening here with camel postures. You come onto your knees. Inhale, left arm lifts up to the sky, right hand on your low back. Gently come back through child's pose. Then we'll do the other side. So you slowly inhale, this time right arm lifts up and the left hand comes on the low back. Coming back through child's pose as I stare off at bear. Inhale, rise all the way up. This time place both hands on your low back and gently take your head and neck back as long as it's comfortable for you, but just breathe. It's a very big heart opening here. And think about pushing through the thighs. As you inhale, arms lift up, tuck your chin, plant the hands down, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. You can walk the feet. And start to walk your feet forward, coming down to seated, the legs out in front of you, fixing your pants. Remove any flesh from your sitting bone. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold in. Keeping both toes flexed. You can also bend the knees here as deeply as you need. And just staying here for a few more breaths. Forward folds are good to help relieve anxiety and stress. So again, remember just to breathe in and out through your nose. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, start to roll all the way onto your back, coming into Shavasana. So you take up space. Arms at your sides, palms face up, unclench your jaw, take a breath in through the nose, and exhale, sigh it out of the mouth, just let everything go, and just take rest. Allow yourself to have this rest. Start to reawaken, wiggling fingers and wrists, moving your toes and ankles, stretching your arms overhead as your legs come together. Big full body stretch. Bring the knees into the chest, giving yourself a squeeze and a big old hug. Rolling to fetal posture on either side. Then gently using both hands, making your way to a comfortable seated. To inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, bring the palms down together in front of your heart. Take one more big breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Now hope you reset and get back into your day. Namaste.